Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy and this is Florence, my 11-month-old daughter, and today we are sharing with you our favourite baby books. As big readers ourselves, reading to Florence and introducing books at an early age was really important to us. One of the first things I ever bought for Florence when I was pregnant was a little haul of books from the works, and by the time she was born she already had quite an impressive book collection. To help build up her little library even more, we asked for books instead of cards at her christening, and each of them has a special message inside from the person who gave it to her, and this just makes for a really lovely start to reading our story. It also means that we can talk about that person and remember them, so I just think this was a really lovely little idea and one that we'll treasure for a long time. First up is this really beautiful collection of books by Julia Donaldson. The series is called Tales from Acorn Wood and is made up of 4 books which follow the residents of Acorn Wood as they head out on adventures and solve problems. This one, for example, is called Postman Bear and tells the story of Bear inviting his friends to his birthday party. They're all lift the flat books, which adds a lovely interactive element, and they're the first thing Florence reaches for when we go downstairs in the mornings to play. She loves peeking behind each of the doors, and as you can see, we have read these so much that she's even worn away the flaps on this one. The second collection of books I want to tell you about is That's Not My series. If you haven't heard of these, I might have to question where you've been over the last few years. They're published by Osborne, and each book in the collection follows a mouse who is trying to find either her animal, her object or person. We have several of these books, including That's Not My Unicorn, That's Not My Puppy and That's Not My Lamb, and I thought I thoroughly recommend them if you're looking to start a collection of books for your baby. The illustrations are beautifully bold and colourful, and each page has a touchy-feely patch to match the description of what's shown. For example, That's Not My Lamb, its hooves are too bumpy. Florence absolutely adores these books, and they're great for keeping little fingers busy and minds occupied wherever you are. I often pack one of these in the bag while we're out and about, as I know it'll keep her entertained for a little bit in the car or the pram. The next book is just a gorgeous little book I found in the sale in the works. It's called 5 Little Dinosaurs and simply tells the tale of 5 little dinosaurs who are ready to explore. As you turn each page, the number of dinosaurs decreases as they all head off on different adventures of their own, and eventually they all end up back home together. It's written in the form of a poem, which I love, and is full of fun rhymes and rhythm, which babies just love too. Visually, this book is so inviting for little people, and every single page is full to bursting with colour and super detailed illustrations. There's so much to see and point out in this book, on top of the actual story, that is great for identifying different objects and building up babies' vocabulary. We often play "What's that?" when reading through this book. The fourth book I want to tell you about is Gruffalo Growl. I used to love reading the Gruffalo to my younger sister when she was little, and this gorgeous board book is the perfect introduction to the ultimate classic children's tale. It's one of 4 in a series of my first Gruffalo books and tells the basics of the original story without too much detail. As you read through, you meet all of the characters as you try to identify where the mysterious growl is coming from, before finally finding the Gruffalo. It has a noise button that you have to push to make a growling sound, which Florence finds absolutely hilarious. And of course, with any of Julia Donaldson's books, the story is accompanied by beautiful illustrations by Axel Scheffler. I started reading this story to Florence when she was just 3 months old, and we probably have read it at least every other day since. It is a firm favourite here. And finally, we have another classic children's story, Guess How Much I Love You by Sam McBratney. If you're unfamiliar with the story, it basically explores the love a child has for her parent and the love a parent has for their child. It very sweetly expresses the nature of the all-encompassing, unexplainable attachment we as parents feel towards our little ones, as the 2 characters compete to love each other more than the other, eventually reaching the iconic declaration of "I love you to the moon and back." It's a timeless and moving tale which makes for a perfect bedtime story. I'd love to know which are your favourite baby books, if you've got any that you would like to recommend, as we are obviously still building Florence's book library. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment below, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!